Google now introduces the first programme in a new series of Years Ahead.
Hello and welcome to a brand new series of Years Ahead. In the weeks to come, we hope to offer you programs that will entertain, inform, enlighten and occasionally provoke you. We'll be getting out and about more than ever before with reports from America, Australia, the West Indies and other far-flung locations. But we'll also be featuring most of our regular items. And we're starting the series with a bang. It's a film all about the world's best-selling novelist, Barbara Cartland, whose 465th novel, No Disguise for Love, has just been published. She's now sold something like 450 million books around the world. It's a continuing success story that, on the face of it, doesn't offer the prospect of much surprise. But the 86-year-old writer has her sights set on new pastures. The first full-length film based on one of her books is due to be shown on the BBC. It's called Hazard of Hearts. It's based on an early novel written in 1948, and it bears the hallmark of what's made her famous, romance, all the way. The film boasts some big names, among them Diana Rigg, Marcus Gilbert, Helena Bonham Carter, remember her in A Room with a View, and Fiona Fullerton. Our reporter on this film is Monica Wilson.
I'll follow my secret heart, my whole life through.
Barbara Cartland's world of virginal heroines and sexy heroes may be a make-believe one for most of us. But as I drove up to her Hertfordshire mansion in her white Rolls-Royce, I had no objection at all to enjoying a little make-believe myself.
Miss Cartland, you must be looking forward to your film coming out very much. It's a very star-studded cast, and it's a very romantic story. Why are you so fascinated, though, yourself by historical novels, historical stories?
This one's coming out, which Lord Grade has chosen, is the one which is the first costume novel I wrote in 1948. And of course it's got everything in, because it was my first one. I put in highwaymen and smugglers and jewels and people gambling. It's all very exciting. It's all in the Regency, which I love. And after that I became so entranced with the costumes right through, the costume stories right through, which are much easier to write than modern ones, because they are beautiful and they are pure and they are exciting. And so I've stuck to them, and now I only write costume books all the way through.
Hazard of Hearts is set in the Regency period, so the clothes are all delicate frills and ruffles. In true Cartland style, the hand of the innocent young beauty, Serena Staveley, is gambled away by her father, desperate to save the family fortune. There is much skullduggery and many dark deeds by Serena's wicked stepmother and the scheming temptress Lady Isabel, who is determined to win the hero, Justin Vulcan. But Justin is finally captivated by Serena's purity. Evil is vanquished and good triumphs.
What I want people to feel with this film is that they can come back and they can all watch it. There's nothing improper, there's nothing wrong, there's nothing nasty, and it's good triumphs in the end. And it's a very pure film, because all my books, as you know, are pure. And the heroine is definitely a virgin, and everything is beautiful. You see, what I try to give the world is beauty and love.
We all have hidden in our hearts a secret shrine in which we have placed a picture of our ideal love.
The original covers of Barbara Cartland's novels line her downstairs corridors. Whatever the period, the heroes and heroines look remarkably similar. I wondered why.
I say to the artist, what I want is the heroine looks like a virgin and the hero looks as though you'd like to go to bed with him. It's as easy as that.
What do you think your ideal heroine does look like?
Well, I have different ones, and of course they always look like me when I was young. because I was a virgin when for a long time, of course, till I married. And, of course, everybody was in my day. And I know all the difficulties of, you know, sort of advancing on the world, because I was brought up in the country, you see, because, of course, it was the war, and then I was at school, and then sort of pitchforked into the very, very exciting and glamorous society which existed after the war. And I had 49 proposals before I got married, and I had a great success, and I enjoyed myself enormously. But it was much more different in those days to what it is now, because no man ever suggested anything improper to you. They asked you to marry him.
In Hazard of Hearts, the heroine is played by Helena Bonham Carter. Did she represent Miss Cartland's ideal of a virgin?
Oh, she does. And I said to her when I met her, I said, you can't act purity. It's got to come from within you. You either are pure or you're not. And she is actually, she said I exude purity, and she really does. And she looks like a really young, a little bit not sure of herself. Sort of innocent girl, and it's very, very touching. My eldest son cried when he saw the film, and I said, if I can make everybody else cry, I haven't done badly, have I? They went upstairs, hand in hand, and he took her into the bedroom and locked the door. You're mine, he said. Mine, and I thought this would never happen.
Miss Cartland is convinced she gives us all what we secretly want. Do we secretly want to talk like this?
Heart of my heart, my nymph, my love, my life. Then he was kissing her, and there was only the sound of the angels singing, the music of the bees, and the soft, sweet rustle of the woods. How many words?
That's 6,300, Miss Cartland.
Come on, boys, come on.
6,000 to 7,000 words a day. A book of escapist romance churned out, if that's not too harsh a word, at the rate of one a fortnight. And yet millions of people love every word she writes.
Well, don't you see, it's real romance. What I write about is Romeo and Juliet, Dante and Beatrice, the troubadours. What you're having every day pushed at you all the time is sex, sex, sex. That is lust. It's not love.
No.
What I try to write about is the pure love which men and women have sought since the beginning of time, which Botticelli did in his wonderful pictures, which Chopin did in his music, which Lord Byron did in his poems. That is real love. And everybody wants it. Everybody hopes to find it. And people say my books are not real. They are real.